Well, there's quite an interesting chapter in the book Women about Bukowski going to the airport and picking up this very young girl, around 20 years old. They've been corresponding, and he's made it perfectly clear that if she comes and spends the weekend, they're going to be lovers, and that just suits her fine. So a year or so later, I get this manuscript in the mail in a letter called Blowing My Hero by Amber O'Neill. And I read it, and I see right away that it's the real-life account of the chapter in the novel. And she talks about arriving at the airport and get back to his place. She says it was a wonderful dump of a place, 1/4 of a wall painted, as he described it, shit brown.
Whoever was painting gave up right in the middle of the wall. There was a couch, coffee table, chair, and television, and everything was dark because it was old. We were pretty quiet, and then because I was extremely nervous, I turned to the familiar. I unzipped his pants, took off my jeans, and sat on this curved purple dick that I had read so often about. It wasn't curved nor purple, but I wouldn't have cared if it was. I just wanted relief from my fear, and while this may not be everyone's solution to shyness, it had long been mine. I said, "Mr. Bukowski?" I looked up and he said, "Oh my God," he said. "Come along, granddaughter." That was the first thing he said. I needed to check in and see how my daughter Anna and her dad were doing. And that's the night I couldn't reach them. And I began to get these trembles, and they wouldn't stop, and they're pretty strong trembles. So we got into bed, and he just held me really tightly, and he was big and warm. And it seemed like it helped a lot. And that was where I got the title for my little memoir. After the trembles stopped, it just seemed like the thing to do was to go down to him. Women search often through men, it seems to me, especially my generation. And I wouldn't want my daughters to do that. I would like them to have more self-esteem. It was pretty painful why he would write that. He talked about our sexual experiences and how he crams the penis down my throat and daydream about something else and this and that. And oh, he left out the part about holding me when I was scared about my daughter and making love to me in the night, that first night. He left those things out. I've realized he is just a human being with a lot of emotional problems. When you first become a fan of this man, you don't think about those things as much. You just think he feels the same pain I feel. And oh, I love him because of that, and he expresses it. And you don't think about the fact that he wanted money and he wanted fame and so on.